Salam, Assalamu alaikum, and others religion take my other and namaskar, and heartiest felicitation to everyone. And thanks to my Almighty of Allah who has created to us because you are the great creation in this world. And also thanks here present honorable judges and my respected teacher, Adik Church. And also thanks here present my all of audience. Hello, this is me, MD Shojib Mia. I am the moderator of this topic, of this program. I am from Rangpur. Now I want to make introduce with our judges. They are present our first judge is Minas Parvin, PTI, Instructor of Science. Our second judge is Bodrul Islam, Trainer of English, URC. Our third judge is Jamilur Rahman, Resource Teacher, ACI, Minister of Education. Our fourth judge is Nazmul Hassan Shohan, Lecturer of Ruia Technical School and College. Now I want to make introduce with our debater. They are present from position team, first debater Lamia Lopa, Honors 4th year English Department, Thaurgon Govt College. Our second debater from position team, Hira Rahman, Honors 4th year English Department, Thaurgon Govt College. Our third debater, Mahmudul Hassan Shan, Class 8, Patna Cadet College. Our fourth debater, Muhammad Arif Hossain, Honors first year, Department of Electrical, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Patna University of Science and Technology. Ms. Apsara Tasmin Akhi, Honors second year. She is the leader of the team, Department of Printmaking, Dhaka University. Now I want to make introduce with our opposition team. MD Musafir Morshed, leader of the team, Thaurgon Polytechnic Institute, RIC Department, 4th semester, from opposition team. Our second debater, MD Sanoar Hossain, Kausar, Textile Institute, Textile Department, 6th semester, from opposition team. Ms. Abida Sultana Mitu, Thaurgon Polytechnic Institute, 4th department, 6th semester, from opposition team. Our fourth debater, Sadiqul Islam, Thaurgon Polytechnic Institute, Computer Department, 6th semester, from opposition team. MD Dibatuzzaman Rifat, Thaurgon Polytechnic Institute, AIT Department, 6th semester, from opposition team. Has arranged a debate program. The name of program, Current Education System is a Blessing for Us. There are two teams who will discuss about this. Now we can start the program. Before I want to tell you schedule of time for debater. 4 minutes for every debater. At last, leader of the team, they will get extra 2 minutes. Good accent and beautifully spoken for 10 marks. Nicely highlighted content for 10 marks. Highlighted accurate information on 10 marks. Giving and refuting general arguments for 10 marks. Arguing and refuting the argument is of the team leader. Total 45 marks. Okay. Now we can start the program. Now I am calling from the position team. First debater Lamia Lopa. Please begin for them.
Our favorite motherland took place in the world map in 1971. It is constantly fighting hunger, poverty and disaster. One of the tools to reach the goal that Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the father of the nation, the architect of our independent dream of building a golden Bangladesh, is to educate the people of Bangladesh. In 1971 to 2021, 50 years of independence have passed, and under the government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh has educated the development of almost every field. However, have present honorable moderator, my respectable judges and dear audience and all of my well-wishers, take my salam, assalamu alaikum. And today our debate topic is current education system is a blessing, and I am proudly representing the motion team. I will try to be at the first speaker in the group to explain the theory and argue for us. Honorable moderator, when we analyze the topic, we find four basic things: education system, blessing and current education system. So, what is education, what is system, what is blessing and what is current education system? According to the latest Oxford Dictionary, education is a process of teaching, training, learning, especially in school and college, to improve knowledge and develop skills. According to Wikipedia, education is a process of learning more the achieve of knowledge, skills, values, moral, belief and habits. It includes teaching, training, storytelling, discussion and directed process. According to www.edu.gov.bd, the knowledge, skills, and understanding that you get from attending a school, college, or university is called education. According to Oxford Dictionary, system means an organized that ideas or theories or public are a way of doing something. Blessing means something that is good or helpful. According to Cambridge Dictionary, the system of giving education is an education system. There are many countries in the world, each one use their own system of education. What is called current education system? System is actually modern education system. I and my team will logically prove that our education system is a blessing. Honorable moderator, today we will highlight 2 points. So the first point is current education system is a blessing, and the second point is current education system is not a blessing. So today I would like to request that the opponent team to explain how current education system is a blessing and how it is not a blessing. Honorable moderator, according to Wikipedia, there are 6 categories in our education system: general, technical, madrasa, professional, teaching, and specialized. And my team and I will try to explain this issue properly. Talking about the general education in Bangladesh, the foundation of the education system of BD was laid down during the period of British rule. General education system has 3 levels. Firstly, primary, which is consist of 8 years. Secondly, which has more 2 levels, lower secondary and higher secondary. And thirdly, higher education, which is called tertiary education. Primary and secondary education both compulsory in Bangladesh. Honorable moderator, now the question may come from the opponent as how advanced the current education system. Allocations in education sector are increasing. Was allocated in 2009 15,675 crores. As a result, the digitalization of current education system in 2021, the amount of allocation has came to the standstill of 66,401 crores. So let's say shoulder to shoulder in unison for the sake of argument without arguing any more that current education system is a blessing, blessing, and blessing. Thank you, moderator. Thank you all.
Thank you, Lamia Lofa, for your good speech. Now I would like to call upon to say something from the against the motion team of first debater, MD Ripat Tharugana Polytechnic Institute, AID Department. Please come to the dais and share experience with them. Please, everybody begins for them.
Assalamu alaikum. What I say today seems speechless. Mine says to give response. It isn't. Thank you, honorable moderator. Thank you, honorable judges, for giving me the floor in the debate. And thank to all present here. In logically, I am staying against the motion. Today's topic is that kind education is a blessing for us. Honorable moderator, it is said that we all know that education is the backbone of our nation, and I'm totally agree with this. But I can say strongly that kind education is a blessing for us. It is totally cuts for us. Honorable moderator asks me how and why. Let me explain, please. Education is that source of weapons with which we can reach the top of any success. But today we understand something else to mean the education, and we aren't blamed for that. Our society has taken the education that such a place that we don't get a fair price for education. Nowadays, unemployment is a great problem in our country. That's why the number of unemployment is more than undergraduation, and so the number of unemployment stands for approximately 26 lakhs. Now students are running after marks, then creativity. They are giving priority grade than they are giving priority than skill development, and the students who got A+ are enlisting the list of unemployment. So, honorable moderator, this is our current education system in our country. Honorable moderator, just have a look. Last 10 years, our prime minister has been changed, GDP has been changed, technology also has been changed. But it is a matter of regret that our education system hasn't been any change. So, honorable moderator, how we can say that a current education system is a blessing for us? Honestly speaking, our technology of our country hasn't really any changed the field of our education system. In spite of studying the computer in our schools and colleges, we don't know how to use it properly. Today, I will highlight some of the black aspects of education. Number 1, lack of quality education. Honorable moderator, as a student of Bangladesh, we aren't getting the quality of education. So, what do you understand by the quality education? First of all, let's be clear about it. The education that will turn our people into human resources is called quality education. So, it is a matter of regret that we aren't getting this properly. So, I consider it that this is our moral desire of our current education system. Number 2, not stability and syllabus change in our current education system. At present, our syllabus changing is more than one checking process. Honorable moderator, before the student wrote 6 creative questions. Right now they are writing 7 creative questions, and it's hearing that it will time to 10 creative questions. So honorable moderator, just think, whenever a student can't write 7 creative questions properly, let alone 10 creative questions. So my dear opponent, how kind of education system is this? Number 3, discrimination between academic and job sector education. We all know that because of completing one's graduation, one is to study a lot. And when he searches for a job, he has to study a lot. So why he can't a good job? Because academic and job sector education are not same. So I mean to say that job sector. So I want to say that what is the valuation of our graduation, and equally important that they don't get the opportunity to show their talent in the job sector. So why did they complete the graduation so hardly? And it's my another question to the opponent. Falling behind to the competitive world, honorable moderator, if someone wants to get higher education, he is to go to foreign. Why not? Our country has unable to give this. And whenever they go for higher education in the study, then they survive themselves in the competitive world. So finally, I want to give an example. If I asked a common student, what's your opinion about kind education system? Obviously, he will say that he is going demotion, and it is very clear evidence for us. Not only he, but also overall 80% students will say that it is going demotion. So it's clearly, purely, surely, obviously, logically prove that kind education is a blessing for us. It's totally cards. And I ain't blaming the education, I am blaming the system of education. Thank you, moderator. Thank you, honorable judges, and thanks to all.
Thank you, Representative Jaman for your good speaker. Now, I would like to request to the something from the position team, our second debater, Hira Rahman, on our fourth year from English Department, Thalgan Golf College. Please clap for her.
Thanks, opposing friend, for keeping up with us. Thank you, honorable moderator. Wisest judges, my best wishes to all speakers and opponents. Take my salam, assalamu alaikum. Honorable moderator, first speaker of my opponent opposes the issues but didn't make a strong statement in his favor. However, as a member of my motion team, I am solidifying my position. Another blessing of my present education system is the technical education system, a system of education in which people are qualified to earn living by learning specific subjects by hand is a technical education system or a career education system. Technical education system was from 66 years ago in 1st June 1954. Technical education was established on 17 March 1969 in Bangladesh. Its official languages are Bengali and English. Technical education is mainly job related. SSC pass students who are up to 19 years of age can apply for this education. Career-oriented education can solve our unemployment problem. I repeatedly, career-oriented education system solve our unemployment problem. In vocational education systems, students are usually trained in electrical engineering, can repairing, driving, tailoring, electrical working, bookbinding, typewriting, etc., which they can apply. A person can build a purpose for life and a better future by focusing on career-oriented education like Chinese and Japanese. Now, a good news is that this ages limit is being lifted from 2020 and is definitely is a blessing for us. Now people of any ages can make a living by educating themselves in technical education. Hopefully this decision will eliminate our unemployment problem. Matthew Arnold said this, the basic education for the children must be ensured in the nation really wishes to be developed. There are in order to spread education, it is necessary to spread primary education to make themselves education appropriately education. That is why we need a realistic compulsory primary education. Honorable moderator, we look at the creativity as a step towards improving the current education system. At present, there are about the 4.5 crore students at primary and higher secondary level, and about 8.5 lakhs teachers at these two levels. The creativity in education system at the secondary levels and introduction to 2008. Qualification-based questions or creativity opportunity at the primary levels was introduced in 2012. Creativity is that key education system which is the backbone of our education system. Similarly, the creativity process has given our students the opportunity to develop latent talent out of the shackles of memorization. Our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said this creativity as talented leadership and creative including education, literature, culture, political, economic and technology. Hopefully, wise opponent, you get the answer to your questions. Social Creative Talented Expression BICC 25 June 2014. Then you understand that the steps of our education system is applicable not only is the files but education but also is the files. Thank you, Honorable Moderator. Thank you, judges. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you so much, Hila Rahman. Now I would like to call upon to say something from the opposition team, Abida Sultana Mitu, Tharkan Polytechnic Institute, Food Department, 6th semester. Please come to the dais and say something about our topic. Please begin for them.
Thanks to my honorable judges and also thanks to my honorable moderator who has given me a golden opportunity to say something at today's debate. The opposition motion presented before us at today's debate is the current education system is a and favor of a logical process. I like to establish my position in favor of a opposition motion. Education is the key to the development of a country and society. 19% of the development of a country and a nation depends in the education system of that country. Also, our educators claim that our education system is really better now, but our education system is really better. Honorable moderator, let us come to the point. The education system of Bangladesh is basically divided into three parts: primary, secondary, higher secondary or university level. There is also a separate education sector called Madrasa education sector and technical education sector. In the post-independence period, the literacy rate in Bangladesh was 16.8% and the current literacy rate in Bangladesh 72.9%. Therefore, the rate of education has increased. But sadly, that is the true. The rate of education is limited only to the examination book and the result of the examination. The main reason for the decline of the education system is creative education system. The main step in destroying the education system was to impose the creative education system on the students overnight without giving the students and teachers a good idea about creativity. In the name of destroying education system in this method, the students' own creativity has been a struggle. As a result, GPA 5 is discarded as soon as the result come out. But in terms of intellectual development, most of the GPA 5 position is Gharema Bhavani. Honorable moderator, we can see 2 years ago today, during the tenures of Education Minister Nurul Islam Nahid, you can think of a privilege exam where the question was not leaked. Bangladesh seems to be only one country where the syllabus was changed so frequently. Most of the young are concerned about the quality of education in the country. As a result, education cannot create adequate employment. In the 2017 youth survey, 83.6% of young people expressed concern about the quality of education. In the last 2 years, the thinking of the young about the quality of education in the country has not changed better. If we look at today's computer and 100 years previous computer, we find big difference. Same happens, same plan, same bus and all. On teacher is 15 and 16 students, but all students don't have same dreams, same skill, same attitude, but the tech same. That's why we can say that our current education system is totally harmful, like a caste. What I spell out in above of my speech, don't get fined without caste. Anything better is, and it is always caste, not blessing to us. Thanks to all.
Now I am calling from the position team, Mr. Shan.
Assalamu alaikum and thank you all for giving me this golden opportunity to say something behind my team. Please just think for a moment. Isn't this education system a blessing for us? Because this same procedure of submitting assignment, grading them and publishing them to the students used to take decades a few years earlier. But this whole process is a matter of few minutes thanks to this digitalized education system. It also helps us to save time, effort, money, and also helps us in keeping good health. How? In this COVID-19 pandemic, when people can't go out of their house and can't gather, our education system should have been stopped, right? But no, our education is going with full force. How? Thanks to this highly digitalized education system, while staying at home and staying safe, we can study properly. You said that there is a lack of quality. Maybe you haven't used technology yet properly. Do you know how time consuming it was to get admitted in university before 2009? You had to go to the university, collect the form and submit the form. Then you had to wait nearly 1 to 2 months in order to get the result. If you are selected by the university authority, then you have to go to the university again in order to confirm your admission. But now in this modern world, you can collect the admission form of any university online. You just have to fill it up and send it. If you are selected by the university authority, you would get a confirmation email within 1 or 2 days. And if you get the email, you just have to tap on the email and that's it. You are a university student now. Isn't it simple as it sounds? This education system has synchronized a 1 to 2 months process into a 1 to 2 days process. So how can you say that this education system isn't a blessing for us? So which education system do you prefer? This one or the previous one? If the previous one, then why? Question remains. The major parts of our education system is professional education and technical education. The second speaker of my team has already explained what is technical education and how it works. So I would like to explain professional education. Professional education includes medicine, dental, law, engineering, etc. The main important position of the society are doctor, dentist, teacher, lawyer, judge, and all of them are educated in this education, and they make themselves qualified for their work. In the previous education system, medical studies were subjective because it was very risky to teach by experimenting on the patient. But now the use of technology in the education system has led to the teaching of virtual experiments that are not risky at all for the patient, but also on the contrary, it is very much beneficial for the students. Previously, the fitness tests of Air Force's pilots are taken directly by flying plane right after training. It was very much risky for the students who are unfit. As a result, in 2007, on an incident, we lost a young pilot named Kanis Fatema. With recent technologies, the fitness tests of these pilots are being taken on virtual reality, which gives us the experience of real sky and real plane, but it's 100% secure. I'm sure that you all agree with me that this education system is a blessing for us, don't you? Digital education is the ingenious use of digital technologies and tools throughout teaching and learning. It's frequently known as technology enhanced learning, TEL, or digital learning. Digital learning is replacing traditional educational procedures day by day and more each day. Digital education system develops our students in 6 different ways. Personalized learning, making students smarter, making students self-motivated, expanded learning opportunities, developed accountability in students, and higher engagement rate. Let's talk about dealing emergency situations. In this COVID-19 pandemic, our education should have been stopped if it was before 2009. But thanks to this highly digitalized education system, 2020 is a direct proof that our education system can deal with any situation and can do anything for our welfare. Thanks to our education system, education has reached our doorsteps. Not only online class exams are being taken, but also curriculum classes for primary students are being broadcast live on BTV. New Year's being our book delivered to the students' houses. What can I say about others? My books have been sent to me by Pabna Cadet College Authority. Everything has been stopped in this COVID-19 pandemic. The teaching activities haven't stopped. Still, you are opposing the fact that this education system is a blessing, and definitely a blessing for us. Thank you, Honorable Moderator and judges. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Shan. As a student of class 8, it is much more for him. Okay, so we want to be like him as a speaker. So I would like to request to say something about our topic from the opposition team. MD Musabir Morshed, leader of the team. He is the speaker. Please clap for them. Everybody please will inspire him to say something.
Assalamualaikum, my honorable judges and honorable moderator. Thank you for giving me a golden floor in the debate to do something, and all are present here. Our opposition team is saying that current education system is a blessing for us, but from us past we are strongly against about it, that it is not blessing for us. It's totally purely literally is obviously curse for us. Let me explain why and how it is curse to us. What is curse education? The curse of knowledge means that it could be potentially ineffective if not harmful. To think how students are viewing and learning material, the perspectives of the student as opposed to what is the benefit by student. If we see the current time, here is a lot of educated unemployment who are hunted only for the current education system. If we see the BBS report in 2018, they have shown the BBS program in 2018 that in our country we have approximately 2.6 million educated unemployment who are only hunted for the current education system. Then what is going on with the current education system? My honorable moderator, If we see the report, and again the executive producer, Dr. Hossain is Mansoor of Quality Research Institute, who told 2018 one of BBC's program that in our country there is approximately 26% educated unemployment who are confused about their future, what will they do and what will they have to do. That's why, my honorable moderator, we can see that there is a lot of educated unemployment and they are confused about their future, what is going on. And we think that there is no any kind of value of our current education system. If we see again the distinguished professor Dr. Alirias, Illinois State University of America, who passed from Dhaka University, he told that in our country, who are the students who are passed from Dhaka University or any other kind of national university, but they can't write a CV properly to apply to Oxford University or any other kind of foreign university. Then what is going on in the current future? My opponent, in the during COVID-19 pandemic in our country, there was a Jomuna television, there was a show of salute frontliner, there was a MBBS doctor who told that the syllabus of MBBS, Bangladesh or India as like as. Then my opponent, you were saying that current education system is a blessing for us. That is the only question to you, that why do you go to India for high treatment? Why do you go to any other country? Why don't we take treatment in our country? That's a question to you, my honorable moderator. If we see the report of the senior research fellow of BIDS, Dr. Nazneen Ahmed, who told that in the current education system, like a business system. What is it? Like a business system. Without money, without bravery, we don't get a good job easily. This what is it? My opponent, you are saying that it's blessing for us. Then why don't we get a job without money at the current time of the current education system? That's a question to you, my honorable moderator. My honorable moderator, if we see the report, and again the 2018 the BBC's program, one of the audience who told that in our modern world there is approximately the top famous 2,000 university, but they couldn't get a chance any kind of Bangladesh university. Then why? That happening? There is no any kind of 200 university. There is no any kind of 20 university. There is, my honorable moderator judges, there is 2,000 university, but they couldn't get a chance any kind of Bangladesh university. That's the question to you, honorable moderator. If we see the report, and again, if we see different offer ancient ages and current ages, there is a lot of different. One of the report they have shown that in our current education system, in our current education system, if suicide were not a great sin, most of the students would commit to suicide only for the current education system. Then what is happening to our current? My honorable moderator, honorable judges, if we see there is a rickshaw puller and auto driver is growing up like an educated. Unemployment. Who are they? They are obviously educated unemployment. That's what is going on. Kind of is a blessing or a blessing. That's why, my honorable moderator, here we find a lot of information that it is never a blessing for us. It is totally curse. That's why, my honorable moderator, we have shown a lot of information that is never. It is absurd. That kind of system is a blessing and current. That's why, my honorable moderator, we can say clearly, purely, surely, actually, mentally, physically, obviously, logically, practically, it's proven that. It's totally cast for us. Thank you, Honorable Moderator. Thank you all. Thank you for having patience.
Thank you so much for your inspiring speech. We want that like a leader of the team, like Musabir Rahman. I want that everybody will be like him. Okay, now I would like to request something from position team or fourth debater Muhammad Arif Hossain, Department of Electrical Electronics and Communication Engineering, Patna University.
The world is changing. Education is my first desire. With this proverb in mind, when the government of Bangladesh has inspired the light of education, from house to house, just then the speakers of the opposing team did not understand and said that the current education system is not a blessing. They say it's cursed, but why they cannot explain. Here, when modern education is being strongly emphasized is science, but why? How can the opponent say that it is not a blessing? So, should the present Bangladesh government have continued the traditional education system? If yes, then why? Question remains. Thank you, Honorable Moderator. Why judiciary, my best wishes to the speakers for and against, for and in front of me. It takes my salam. Assalamu alaikum. Like the first three speakers on my team, also logically I would like to establish my position in favor of my motion. Honorable Moderator, all of us must have heard the name of Madrasa education. Let me know for your information. This is a part of our education system which was not taken seriously before. It is the matter of our great joy that it is including our education system, and current education system has been acquainted. According to the Ministry of Education, there are 5 categories of Madrasa education. First, Ibtidai grade 1 to 5, that is equivalent to primary. Dakhil, that is equivalent to SSC. Alif, that is equivalent to HSC. Fazil, that is equivalent to degree. And Alim, Kamil, that is equivalent to masters. Another great initiative of our education board is including third gender into education and give them equivalency. Mufti Muhammad Abdur Rahman Azad established first is regional institution of the third gender named Dawatul Quran Third Gender Madrasa in Bangladesh on November 6, 2020 at Kamrungechor in the capital. All of us, as may know, Dr. V.S. Priya has already established herself to the society by breaking the ugly rules of the society thanks to the current education system. She is the first third gender doctor in Bangladesh. Honorable Moderator, just think, in the traditional education system, it is for from real. Was it even possible to imagine? Question remains. Honorable Moderator, Bangladesh has reached new milestones in achieving gender equality in education. In 1990, 80% of women in Bangladesh were deprived of education. Bangladesh's success has been prized internationally. According to the Bandbase, about 51% of total students in the primary level in 2012 were girls. Almost 100% of the girls are going to school now. Development experts describe the achievement in the field of the girls' education as wonderful. The school environment for girls has been ensured. 80% women teachers are being recruited for primary education. While there are scholarships for everyone at the primary level, there are scholarships for 80%. Bangladesh is on the top in Southwest in the education of female students at the secondary level. Bangladesh also ranks first in the terms of women's participation in primary and secondary education. So, finally, I end the quote of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. He said that after waking up, the children find their mothers, the young men find their wives, and I look for the mobile, see it, my mother find the bro. And then wise opponents find out. Thank you, Honorable Moderator. Thanks all.
I would like to request to say something about our topic from the opposition team.
But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, its leap, its whole life believing that it is stupid. Albert Einstein. Present here, respectable judge, moderator, and audience. I welcome all of you to Islamic Greeting. Assalamu alaikum. Today's debate topic is about current education system is a blessing. For reasonable accompaniment, I am strongly against it. It is not blessing. It is purely, undoubtedly caste. Look, respectable moderator. The campus is now business company and the student is a product. Every year, hundreds of thousands A+ grade products are being marketed from this company. But this A+ is being obtained only by creating pressure and memorizing. This A+ only by creating pressure and memorizing and falling into the pressure cooker, the student life, dream, future, hopes and aspiration is evaporating in the hellfire. There is no wish man is coming out of this education system. So the others of the society will laughing with insult. And if it continues like this, the nation will soon become incompetent. There will have no any humanity, no any skilled workforce. At 11th hour, only A+ grade will remain there, no any skilled workman. Gradually, our education system will make our student a brutal, a useless, a man of history, and a man of history. I want to question my opposing team. If the education system is make a lot of educated student a man of history, so how can this education system is blessing for us? According to the famous American philosopher and education reformer has told, if you teach today's children like yesterday, we snatch them tomorrow. So our education system totally reverse that. Our education system is totally reverse that development country. Our education system is totally bad. We look like an education system, 100 years previous education system. Our syllabus will say look like a wire something, but no one says in our education system. I want a question to my opposing team. If our current education system is so blessing for us, so why it not able to develop in our student skill? I think you will go to the answer. Please notice respectable moderator. According to the Jugantar, 120 July 2019, 5 madrasa teachers were accused rape of their student. Rape is increasing our look like a galloping horse. So, is it your blessing education? If the education system is a blessing, so I want to strongly question to you, why our sisters have to rape in the educational institute? I think you will go to the answer. Bangladesh is the 128 out of 138 education, team of quality education of country. So I think you will also you have understood that where is our country's position. I think our country's position look like a below wall. I want to question again you. If our current education system is a blessing, so why our country's position below wall? Why not our country's position above wall? I think you'll get the answer. According to the Jugansar, Bangladesh is the second highest unemployer. Only it is 47% graduate and 1/3 of educated young unemployer. So I want to question strongly to you again. If our current education system is a blessing, so why our country will bring a lot of skilled workers from abroad? Why you cannot utilize our education, educated unemployer, and why our education are not able to develop in our educated student skill? I think you'll go to the answer. Please look. Our opposing team have questioned our technical education system. So our technical education, do you know how many rank in our technical education? Only internationally 18% 2028 notice according to the Jugansar. So it is in this education system how he is blessing. Where is Singapore technical education system 65%? We are lower than 56% than Singapore. So how can we blame our education system is a blessing education system? Please notice, respectable moderator. A China reporter has said there, Lotus television, that all of our education system is not blessing. It's totally, purely, surely, it is cast. I all of once answered in your question in my speech, so I didn't waste my precious time to again this answer. So I think you will go to the answer.
Thank you, Hossain, for your more information. Today's topic is current education system is blessing for us, or it is thing from the motion team, or thing from against the motion team. They think current education system is main obstacle for us. So it will explain from the position team, leader of the team. She is Miss Afsar Tasmin Aki, honors second year, Department of Printmaking, Dhaka University. Please come to us and share experience with us.
Totally, surely, purely, clearly, actually, factually. They said that current education system is a curse. They are pointing fingers, but they are not giving any logical explanation then why they are saying that it is a curse. It takes 1 minute to point finger, but takes decades to make them. Talking wrong things with overconfidence won't make you right. You said that our literacy rate is 72.3. Guys, you are moving slow. Google it, just Google it. The current is according to the BSL of 2020, the literacy rate of Bangladesh is 74.07%. Just Google it and give the correct information, please. However, thank you, Honorable Moderator, for giving me the floor. Honorable Moderator, I hope our opponents didn't pay enough attention to hear my previous speaker's speech. Let me highlight the points shortly again. The blessing side, the positive side of current education system is making primary and secondary education compulsory for everyone and especially for girls. Distributing free textbooks, giving scholarship to every primary students, especially for girls of secondary level. Transforming memorization methods into creativity, making the education system digitalized. Making madrasa education equivalent to general education system. Bringing people of third gender under education. Keeping pace with the educated, developed countries. How many more should I say? You guys aren't satisfied yet, right? After my speech, you will agree with me. Honorable Moderator, one more good initiative of Bangladesh education system is making school for special childs, which is known as specialized education system. Braille education, you heard this, right? Braille education method has been included to our education system. Because of that, the blinds can read, write, and make them an important part of our nation. In 2018-19, the number of education ages 3 to 21 who received special education under IDEA was 7.1 million. That was 14% of all public primary school students. Among students receiving special education services, 33% had specific learning disabilities, but they can read now only because of the education system of current education system of Bangladesh. We all know that population is power when they are educated. We have an overpopulated country, but our education system don't ignore the problem. They are turning our weakness into strength. Will you just say that it is not a blessing? So is educating a special child is a bad decision according to you? Question, answer please. Again, coming back to literacy rate. Honorable Moderator, the literacy rate shows how advanced, good or bad the education system is. According to the latest survey on literacy rate in 1981, the female literacy rate was 17.97% and the male literacy rate was 39.73%. And according to 2018, the rate is 71.18% and the male rate is 76.67%. According to the Bangladesh Bureau, as I said, now current education literacy rate is 74.07%. However, Honorable Moderator, they are talking about jobs. Wait, the answer relives in your question. You said, why aren't our educated students getting job? And you said that without money we can't get a good job. Well, corruption, that means corruption. Corruption is not a part of current education system. Corruption remains in your mind, in your mindset. If you are not morally developed, then you will always run for money, which is not a part of our current education system. I repeat, is not a part of our current education system. Despite all of this, I want to say that the current education system of Bangladesh is highly developed because of technology. With this, I conclude. Thank you, Honorable Moderator.
Thank you, leader of the team, for much more information. Now, I would like to request to say something about our topic. Our last debater from the opposition team, MD Sadiqul Islam, Thaurgan Polytechnic Institute, Computer Department, 6th semester. Please come to us and share experience with us.
Thanks for honorable judges and moderators for giving me a golden chance to say something in front of you. Honorable moderators, today's debate topic is current education system is a blessing. But from the beginning, we are strongly against with this topic because we believe that current education system is not blessing for us, it's totally curse for us. Why is it curse? Four of my speakers already have shown some reasons and arguments in that regard. Honorable moderators, at this stage, I would like to show you some more reasons that current education system is not blessing for us, not blessing for it's the main obstacle towards self-education. Honorable moderators, at first I will say about the curriculum primary to secondary. When a student cross the boundary of elementary, a rope in your head if you rely only on this education system. So I want to say firmly that an education system can plunge the nation into the abyss of darkness and push into the desert. So it can never bring good to a nation. Honorable moderators, and finally I can tell that current education system is not blessing for us, it's totally curse for us. Thanks for all.
Now I would like to request to the Samdin Tasmia Arfan Aki, please come to the dais and 2 minutes, only 2 minutes for you, last 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, the bell will ring. That means you have to finish your speech.
Thank you, Honorable Moderator, for giving me the opportunity again. Change is life, change is beauty. And you are talking about change of syllabus. Changing syllabus according to developed countries is a part of education system. And secondly, you said A+, getting A+. A+ is just a grade, it's not a judging of my talent. It's just a grade. And you said lack of quality. Well, there are 49 technical colleges in Bangladesh and you are talking about lack of quality in technical education. Well, good news is this. On 2nd November 2020, our government added 1061 cadre seats for technical students. I repeat, 1061 cadre seats for technical students. And you said about academic and job sector education, which is not right, which is not the same according to you. Let me tell you something that in our job sector, you need to give first pre-ly exams, right? And in pre-ly exams, you are asked the questions which you have already written in your academic textbooks. And you said the demotion of current education system when our literacy rate was only 17 and we have reached to 74.0%. Then why are you saying that we are going in demotion? We are promotion. There is a promotion in our education system. And
You already said that it is a curse, it is a curse, it is a curse. Well, curse means something that destroys you. But our current education system doesn't destroy us. It makes us to face all the situation with a smile. Thank you, Honorable Moderators. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much for your kind attention. Now I would like to request to say something who thinks that the current education system is major obstacle for us. So I want to call upon from the opposition team, leader of the team, for arguing. Musabir Morshed, please come to the dance, and for last 2 minutes for you. After 2 minutes, you have to stop your speech. Please, everybody begins for them. That means it is our last speaker. Okay, last speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Moderator. Thank you for giving me a floor. And again in this debate, our opponent is saying that current education system is a blessing, but we are strongly against from the past. It is not blessing, it's totally curse for us. What's shown of my opposition, of my teammate. If we see the report of London Economic Intelligence Unit, just shows that in our country here is 70% people who are educated unemployment in more than 100% people. If we see the report, and again they are saying that a pre exam like admission test. If we see the report, and again the protocol, the Robiul Islam, who was the student of university, national university, but he was rotating for five years, and he passed all of written exam. But in Viva, what is Viva? In Viva, he is opposed. That's why that you have to regard of 10 lakh or 15 lakh money. Then what is happening? It is always. If we see the report, and again, my dear opponent, you are saying that it's a blessing for us. Are we sure? Are we all are sure that without money after finishing upper graduate we will get a good job? You are saying that it's a corruption, but it's corruption. It won't be changed in the current situation. If we see the report, and again, if we see of our country, that who are the students of SSC and SSC, my honorable moderator and judges, have a look. SSC or SSC, they are going to coaching in a day 5 or 6 tuition center. Then what is going on in the institute? Why do they read any kind of private center? That's why, my honorable moderator, I can say, and I obviously this is requesting to my government and education minister that please stop. Please, must be, you have to stop all kinds of coaching center, and in school, college, and universities, teachers should not to be allowed to teach any kind of private. If we see the report, and again, in our country that here is a growing up and educated unemployment, then why? Why? If we differ, at first it differ. In our ancient ages, education system and current education, here is a lot of difference. We are seeing that it is a reality, man. It is a reality. You have to obey it. Why aren't you obeying it? It is a blessing for us. We are sure, and we are obviously saying that it is not blessing for us. It's totally curse for us. Please change your mind, please. Thank you.
Thank you, leader of the team, MD Musabir Morshed. We are really happy. This program was very strong, and totally I want to say that this program was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Totally, this program is very best before programs. So I want to say something. There are 2 teams. There are general teams and technical education team. I want to say something about our nature of learning English and our technical education. So there are no any English much more syllabus in our technical, but it is very serious and very short for us. There are only two semesters. There are only 2 semesters English, first semester and second semester. So it is very difficult for us. But we can say speaking English, but not totally. But we can say only 30 to 10 minutes English. We know that. But general education, there are more English syllabus and much more English. They are in whole life. But there are no English, much more grammar and etc. in our technical education. But it is totally depends on our practice. Okay, so everybody can think that, so you are a polytechnic student, you cannot say something in your life, you can do something for your life. So we can say something, for it is totally outcome or result of our Atik spoken and written English. He has strong personality to teaching us. So we are really grateful to Atik sir. So he has taught us very strongly and spontaneously. So we are really grateful to Atik sir. So everybody can think that we cannot say, so there are almost everything maybe 10 years. 10 years means 30 to 19. So nothing is impossible for a 10 years. Okay, keep staying and keep listening, you will success in your life. Okay, so I don't want to start the matter. At this time I would like to say something, only short speech. MD Jaminur Rahman, Resource Teacher, CIEB Minister of Education. Please, sir, come to the dais and say something about our performance. Please begin for teacher.
Firstly, thanks to Atik Spoken's Coaching MD. Also thanks all the participants. I think both performance was better. Both performance were very better, and we are also be glad. আপনারা সবাই অবাক হবেন যে আমাদের বগুড়া থেকে এদিকে কোথাও স্পোকেনের ইংলিশ চালানো হয় না। একমাত্র রংপুরে সাইফুরস কোচিং নামে একটা কোচিং আছে, যেটার পরিচালক হচ্ছেন সাইফুর স্যার, ঢাকা ইউনিভার্সিটির IBA টিচার ছিলেন। ঠাকুরগাঁয়ের মতো জায়গায় আতিকস স্পোকেন ইংলিশ একটা খুব ভালো অবস্থান করে দিচ্ছে। আপনারা অবাক হবেন, কারণ আমি ইউনিভার্সিটি কোচিং এর সাথে জড়িত থাকার কারণে বগুড়ায় একাধিকবার ক্লাস নিতে গেছি, লালমনিরহাটে গেছি, কুড়িগ্রামে গেছি, দিনাজপুরটা আমার যাওয়া হয়নি। কোথাও স্পোকেন ইংলিশে মানে কোনো কোর্স কোথাও চালানো হয় না, যদিও এটা আমাদের ডে টু ডে লাইফের জন্য অপরিহার্য একটা বিষয়। আমি খুব অবাক হয়ে গেছি ঠাকুরগাঁয়ের মতো জায়গায় ইংলিশে ডিবেট হয়। ঠাকুরগাঁয়ের জন্য এটা একটা বিশাল অ্যাচিভমেন্ট। আই থিঙ্ক রিকোয়েস্ট করব, দিস ইজ মাই কর্ডিয়ালি রিকোয়েস্ট টু ইউ, সবাইকে এই ইনফরমেশনটুকু সেন্ড করেন যে অন্য জায়গার তুলনায় আপনারা একটু হলেও একটা জায়গায় ফার্স্ট আছেন, বুঝতে পারছেন? সেটা হচ্ছে স্পোকেন ইংলিশে। আর আমাদের সম্মানিত বিচারক মন্ডলী সহ সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ দিয়ে আমি একটু বেশি সময় নিয়ে ফেললাম, এই জন্য দুঃখিত। সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ দিয়ে আমি আমার কথা এখানেই রাখলাম। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
Thank you, Jamil Rahman sir, for your good advice. Without English, you cannot go to foreigner. If you want to know English, you do something for your life, for your country. If you want to do something, if you want to do outsourcing on computer, in mobile, but you have to know English. Without English, it is impossible. There is no any Bangla in computer or mobile. So at this moment, I would like to request to say something our judges, MD Bodrul Islam, trainer of English URC. Sir, please say something within short time.
Important Allah, the creator of the beautiful world, who has enabled me and you all, everybody present here, who has enabled us to be present here today. The program arranged by Atikur Rahman, respectable teacher of a primary school. So first time we should pray all Lord to God. So everybody say with me, praise be to Allah, glorified be Allah, there is no God but Allah. Alhamdulillah. My all immeasurable dua for great leader of the world, Prophet Muhammad Islam, who has from whom we got the miraculous science and technology, the Quran. So first time I'm uttering durud, peace be upon him, Prophet Muhammad Islam, who was the great leader of the world. Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless all of you, so that in golden future you can be the golden citizen of the golden Bangladesh, with the touch of moral education, with the touch of spiritual education, with the touch of skillful education. I can but express yes that on both these sides try their level best to place their logic, place their rationality, their information to be establish their own side. But both of these sides are very strong, I think myself, but all sides will not be winner, okay? So one side will have to get winner. So I'm very lucky, thanks a lot to again Atikur Rahman, who has arranged such kind of program for the student of Thakurgan. So I told you that both sides have done well, alhamdulillah. So I request you all of you, if you want to be a man, good man, or a perfect man, or competent man, you have to research the Quran, the first book of all over the world, which is called the constitution of the world, who is revealed from God directly, from era to era. It's my urgent request to all of you to research all books, also physics, chemistry, also English is very important, you know that, okay? Without English, you cannot qualify any good examination. You cannot go abroad to receive higher education. But I can but say with that very higher university, Oxford or Cambridge, will not be able to give you the touch of miraculous and spiritual technology, I think. Okay? So I think both sides have done well, and this group all times say that skill, humanity, but motion team delivered their speech so excellently according to their own point, but they did not say that the present education or modern education is blessing in that cases. Only they told the materialistic development, I think. But this group didn't tell about the spiritual or miraculous technology. If they do that, it will be better for them, I think. Both team have done well. So thanks a lot to all of you. I request you all to be all-rounder. Okay? May Allah make you good human being, competent human being. Okay? May Allah make you all students all over the world, not only our future Golden Bangladesh, all the students all over the world, so that all can be the representative of God, true representative, real representative of God, competent representative of God, so that we can establish peace both in our Golden Bangladesh, side by side with the international world. May Allah bless you. Amin. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you for your specific space. Maybe we are feeling very bored, okay? Please keep staying with patience. Because after finishing our debate program, we have arranged a cultural program. Everybody will stay and enjoy, okay? Because our Hossain sir, he has come from NTV Miracle Channel. He will enjoy with us, okay? So at this moment, I would like to request to say something our judges, Mehraj Parveen, PTI, Instructor of Science. Please, madam, say something about our program.
Thanks to Almighty Allah to give me the chance to get the opportunity to attend these kinds of great program. Spoken environment is very important. I went to Japan in 2019. Okay. So I stayed there 2 months. But then I couldn't speak in English. I couldn't speak fluently in English. Still now I couldn't speak fluently. Okay, I speak little in English, little bit. So. And when I went to Japan, then I have some experience that I am only one Bangladeshi, okay, and peoples of other countries, they are so very fluent. So আমি আরেকটু বাংলায় ভালো করে বলি আপনাদেরকে ভালো করে বোঝার জন্য। আর আসলে আপনারা হয়তো অনেক ভালো আমার চেয়ে ইংরেজিতে কথা বলতে পারেন, অনেক ফ্লুয়েন্ট। তো আমি এটা বলতে চাচ্ছি এই জন্যই যে আমি জাপানে গেছিলাম 2 মাসের জন্য। তো ওখানে যে আমি তখন ভালো মানে আমি এখনো পারি না ভালো ইংলিশ বলতে, কিন্তু আমি যখন গিয়েছিলাম তখন আমি কিছুই বলতে পারি নাই, ঠিক আছে, ভালো মতো বলতে পারি না এক কথায়। আমি জানি অনেক হয়তো শব্দ আমার আছে ভেতরে, কিন্তু আমি সেটা এক্সপ্রেস করতে পারি না, ঠিক আছে। তো যাই হোক 2 মাসে যে এনভায়রনমেন্ট আমি পেয়েছি, যে ওখানে আমার একটা মাত্র পথ ছিল, একটা মাত্র ভাষা ছিল ইংলিশ, এছাড়া আমার মনের ভাব প্রকাশের কোনো উপায় নাই। আমরা তো নিজের ভাষাকে তো এমনি শিখবই, মায়ের ভাষা এমনি শিখবো, তো স্কুলে কেন আমার ইংলিশে আমাকে শেখানো হয় না? তাহলে তো আমিও তো ন্যাচারালি শিখে যেতাম, আমাকে এত কষ্ট করে এই আবার নতুন করে শিখতে হতো না, ঠিক আছে। আমার ওখানে যে এটা মনে হয়েছে আর কি। তো যাই হোক সময় বেশি নেব না, কারণ সময় অনেক বেশি হয়ে গেছে। ইউ বোথ ডু ওয়েল, আই থিঙ্ক। It's not a matter you win or not, okay? You do well, okay? It is your achievement that you can speak in English, okay? So thanks, and thank you all.
Ma'am, thank you so much for your good advice. So everybody, I will suggest that everybody will learn English. Actually, there is no any perfect institute, perfect coaching center, but there is only one coaching center, Atik's spoken English, written English. So I think it is better for us, because we are just student. We are weak in very English. I didn't get any time A plus in JHE, HHE and in Polytechnic, but I cannot say any words in English. So if I say something, my heart is fluctuated. So what do I say? I am at a loss. After doing a course from Atik Spoken and Written English, I can say something in English. Okay, it is not perfect. Just we are students. Just we are trying to say something. So we are really grateful to Atik sir. He has a strong personality to teaching us. So we are really grateful to them. So at this moment, I would like to request, because it's a call to prayer for Achor. Okay, so I would like to request something. Our coaching owner is founder of Atik Spoken and Coaching Center. Everybody will know him one name Atik Rahman. He has completed his Bangla in masters and honors, but he can speak in English. So how is it possible? So this situation he will share with us. Please, at this moment I would like to do something. Our cordial love teacher Atik sir, please begin for them.
Inshallah, that will give to divine pleasure and ivory tower. It is, I think that, and I just will say to you, in which corner you hide yourself, you will be find out if you learn English in this world. পৃথিবীর যে কর্নারে আপনি লুকিয়ে থাকেন না কেন আপনাকে খুঁজে বের করবে আপনি যদি ইংরেজি জানেন। পৃথিবীর সব রং নিভে গেলে পাণ্ডুলিপি করে আয়োজন, তখন গল্পের তোরে জোনাকিরা করে ঝিলমিল, সব পাখি ঘরে আসে, সব নদী ফুরায় জীবনের সব লেনদেন, থাকে শুধু অন্ধকার মুখোমুখি মুসিমার নাটকের বনলতা।
এরকম ইচ্ছে করছে, তো এই সবাই মানে কি ধকধক করছে না বুকটা? তো আমি রেজাল্টটা ঘোষণা করছি। উইনার টিম বলবো, উইনার টিম এগেইনস্ট মোশন টিম। Best speaker Marshall.
I would like to use with my struggles to give the gift. We can. Please take your gift, please. আপনারা কেউ যাবেন না, আমার দয়া করে আপনাদের অনুরোধ করতেছি, আপনারা কেউ যাবেন না।